keeping that continuity, right, with Washington, with the Monroe Doctrine, all the, okay. We should probably talk about the Roosevelt corollary to the Monroe Doctrine real quick. Teddy asserting police power in the Western Hemisphere. So not just we're the big brother, but we're going to step in and actively intervene and keep our house clean in the Western Hemisphere. Europe, stay out. We're in charge here. And he actually uses those words, police power. So if you look at the United States foreign policy today, we're really good at that whole police power thing, aren't we? Awesome. Federal Reserve Act. Hey, the bus. It's back. Not like it used to be, but a system, a national banking system, for the first time since Andrew Jackson killed it. And that's what we get with the Federal Reserve. I wouldn't worry too much about knowing the details of how the Federal Reserve works, but you got one again. Lusitania, okay, we're gonna those are kind of straightforward. The two things that bring the United States into World War I, the Zimmermann telegram and unrestricted submarine warfare. So Germany, not even making any kind of cover saying, we promise we won't do this again. They're just going to straight up say, in April of 1917, anything that's in the water, that in a war zone, we're just going to go ahead and sink. So that's going to be the straw. April 2nd, Wilson asks for a declaration of war, overwhelmingly gets it. And two things, yeah. Yeah, so it's two German diplomats talking to each other, proposing an alliance. So if the United States enters the war, Germany should reach out to Mexico, arm them, and then in exchange for their support, help them reclaim the Mexican cession. That's exposed by the British Secret Service agency, and freaks out and angers a lot of Americans. And that was a huge push. Okay, so we're in the war now. Wilson needs two things. He needs money, he needs men. The money's going to come from income tax. Just so happens that the federal income tax was passed with the 16th Amendment. What's another way of gaining revenue during wars? Liberty bonds, yeah. What's that? Liberty bonds. So this idea of, hey, so Jamie's going to give the government $100 because she's good and patriotic like that, and Uncle Sam's going to say thanks, appreciate that a lot. So Uncle Sam's going to spend that money on the war efforts, and then after the war, after a set period of time, Jamie's going to get her money back plus some interest because you're a good little patriot and you helped your cause right when your country needed it. So that's how Liberty bonds work, kind of like a savings bond with patriotism. What's that? Yep. Okay, so we've got the money taken care of, now the men. There were some that enlisted, but we get the Selective Service Act in 1917 that was passed. This is the draft, right? This is the database of names. Gentlemen, something to look forward to when you turn 18, right? You get to register for selective service. If you don't, you can have issues like getting into college or getting a credit card or a car loan.